we got a special treat for you guys today. We are going to do a review and unboxing of the Troxus Explorer step-through 26-inch e-bike. Full disclaimer, I did get this bad boy comped, and this is a paid product promotion, so sponsored ad, but really wanted to try an e-bike. This is the unboxing. Let's check it out. All right, not gonna lie, this came in a really big box. It is quite heavy. I believe it weighs, I'll put the exact weight there, but 90 pounds, and we'll see how much we have to assemble. It's packed well in this box, a lot of protection. As you can see, we got the frame and the tires. It's a fat tire bike. Nice tread. Get this out. All right, helpful to have some scissors. Snip the plastic stuff. We got some different components here. This looks like a charger. We got a nice fender here separately. I'm gonna lift one of the tires out here. The box, got some nice disc brakes on there, I could tell already. Look at that tire, pretty sweet. Let's assemble this bad boy. Frame's in here still. Here we go, look at this. So, not gonna lie, this back part with the back tire and the motor is a little on the hefty side, but that's because it's full of so many features and power, which we'll get into. Yeah, initial impressions, really like the quality build. Feels really sturdy, like the color. All right, so as you can see, the bike comes mostly assembled. It does come with this instruction manual though. Pretty simple. Looks like we just mainly have to put the pedals on, put on the front tire, mount the handlebars. All right, little adjustment tip. When you're screwing in the handlebars, it's easier if you move the light out of the way. This light headlamp bends, so you could definitely adjust the screws, tighten them down. Handlebar is secure now. All right, so to finish assembling the bike, you have to put on the front tire. This plastic piece actually came in over this nut bolt thing that you have to use to tighten down, but it just pops off, so you can tighten that down with a wrench on each side, make sure that's nice and tight. And then also, when you're installing the front wheel, you have to make sure the disc brake, that metal part is going in between the brake pads, so when you align it in the fork here, that's really important. Then a final thing is to put on the front fender mud flap, and there's 3 screws there, attached it on each side as well as in the front there. So that'll be nice. Now we're ready to charge this up, so I'll plug this into a wall socket, and then this converter, the other end, will go into the bike, and you've got a little port right here that we could put this in. All right, so once I got the bike assembled, it was really simple. You just charge it up using the connector cord adapter plug there. Charged it up, the green light came on, and then I knew it was fully charged. It's a 48 volt, 20 amp hour Samsung lithium battery. Seems really high quality, and it charged up pretty fast. It has a range of 62 miles or 100K when you have the motor engaged on pedal assist while you're also pedaling, but it'll go 27 miles as a range just on the battery power and electric motor power alone. It also has 5 different speeds of pedal assist that boosts you along when you start pedaling, and I noticed that right away. It's a pretty cool feeling actually. You get pedaling a little bit and you got 5 different levels of motor assist. It's a 750 watt motor, so super powerful, and when I had that thing cranked up all the way on a 5 and I was pedaling, I did hit 28 miles an hour quite easily, almost 48 kilometers per hour. As you can see there, the graphics on the LCD display light up, as well as you could turn on the front headlamp, which I thought was a really cool feature. It has regular Shimano gear shifting that you could adjust the tension on the pedals, and you could even go without the motor on, but once you kick on the motor assist, it's really easy to cruise along. You see me out there on the bike path just flying, tons of fun. The 26x4 Kenda all-terrain fat tires are awesome because there's a little bit of snow and ice there on the bike path as you saw, and I could just kind of cruise right over that with really good traction. The front suspension also works really well. You could go off-road in this bike because it's got that suspension and those fat tires with the tread and grips. So taking it out on the dirt, gravel roads, trails, stuff like that, as well as being able to cruise commute on the paved bike paths and roads also. So quality build, aluminum alloy frame, and it's got the disc brakes that worked really well for stopping very quickly and very powerfully. They're actually hydraulic disc brakes with 180 millimeter rotors. Overall, it's a very smooth ride, and you could go in a variety of terrain at a variety of different speeds. The 8-speed Shimano gear shifting with the regular pedals and crank, as well as the 5 levels on the 750 watt motor, give you tons of different options and variability for your speed and what kind of effort you want to put into it. But really fun to cruise around and a great option for all those that are looking to get a high quality build e-bike. And with the adjustable seat and step-through design, you could easily swing your legs around to get on the bike, and I think that makes it accessible to a lot of people. I originally kind of poo-pooed e-bikes when they first came out years ago because I was like, why don't you just ride a regular bike? But now that I've seen the possibilities for having an e-bike in terms of being able to commute to work or to any place you want, maybe in fancy clothes that you don't want to get all sweaty, the Fenders work really well if you're kicking up water or mud and stuff like that. But also, you don't have to work up a sweat work commuting and cruising along. It's also safer in a lot of ways because if you're on a busy road and you have to punch it up the hill at 25 miles an hour, you could do it on an e-bike and go with the flow of traffic much easier. So it's definitely safer on the hills and just a real fun way to cruise around and make things accessible for all types of people, whether you're just having fun playing out on the trails or you're commuting around. It's a really great option. So definitely check out this bike. Again, paid product promotion, sponsored video. But check out the link below for the Explorer Step 3 26-inch from Troxus. Enter code for a discount there. Thank you so much for all your support on here. And thank you to Troxus for the bike. Really, really appreciate it. Hope you're doing well. And stay tuned for more via 2Max Productions.